So, Sam, what's your game plan here on Save Me? Because thus far, you've been something of a chaotic force, as represented by last week's votes. You rated Josephine the highest. Why was that?
Well, in a game like this, it kind of pays to play as many sides as you can.
Can you elaborate?
No.
So you're playing every side. What's your end game?
And to win?
No. To win is to not lose, right?
More or less.
So what's winning to you?
Not losing.
Josephine, how did it feel to receive your first X?
Knowing it was coming didn't make it any easier, if that's what you're asking. I mean, we all have an agreement. I'm just hoping that people honor it. It was just a sign of good faith, I guess.
Well, and it paid off your good faith. You received the X. Were you worried that you wouldn't? And what that would mean?
No, because I made it easy for everybody. The next one might be difficult, but hey, I bought myself immunity, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess.
Immunity. Right. You're the only person who bought something for themselves.
Yeah, I mean, you get to be selfless, and sometimes you gotta be selfish. I don't know.
I can't blame you after taking the first X. What's your game plan going into this competition?
Find out who I can trust.
And beyond that?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, won't we?
Jesse clears his throat a million times. Carmine, you and the Colonel tied as the highest scoring player of Your Loved One is in Jeopardy.
Yeah, I would have won, but there was the daily double.
Were you surprised that you tied?
No. The Colonel's a lawyer. I think the two smartest people here ought to be the doctor and the lawyer.
And did it surprise you that Trent came in last?
Of course it didn't.
Sorry, it's written down. Is there any sense of unity among you players now, since no one chose to purchase that extra strike?
I wouldn't say so, no. We're pretty much exactly where we were last time we did one of these. It's me, Colonel, and Chef. You got Trent's doing whatever Trent does, and Samuel's off skulking in the corner.
Trent, what made you decide to go against the Colonel to buy a gun?
He told Samuel not to buy a gun.
And he told everyone not to buy a gun.
Oh, well. I figured, we need protection.
Sorry.
Such a sincere O.
The fucking backwards Trent got me. Do you think the Colonel sees himself as some kind of de facto leader?
I think he's just looking out for us.
Is there some kind of leader among you?
Nobody's voted on anything. I mean, this is a democratically elected country, so...
Nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever participated?
Retcon that he said diplomatically elected. There's no way Trent would know that.
It could have been like a social studies keyword vocabulary word.
It was the question he cheated on, so he remembered it better.
Interesting.
worked.
Makes you think, huh?
Have you ever actually participated in an election, Trent?
I think it's illegal for you to ask me that.
The 2016 election, he was there.
He was there on January 6th.
I was gonna say capital.
Colonel, what did you hope to gain by taking the ammunition from your coterie's lethal means of self-defense?
Now, you're just being silly. That is clearly a redundant question. We have seen what happens when I leave one of my teammates with a gun with ammunition.
But do you think a gun might be more threatening against a gun than a taser?
I don't care what the optics are. I swore not to allow him to use a firearm on another person, and I will do everything I can at a ripe old age to stand by it.
Were you scared?
Duh. This is insane.
What were you feeling when the shipping rep told you that you'd be stealing a mummy?
I suppose mildly relieved that in the end this was not simply a very intricate Machiavellian way to perform a series of petty robberies, because I would have felt something I did not intend to for the producer. Pity.
Alright, boys. We left off. Where is the map? Here we go. We left off in this hellscape.
Do I look like I need your power?
Oh, fuck off. No.
I gotta turn my music up slightly. I don't know why Roll20 is just never even for me. There we go.
I only just saw Knuckles guard
Uh-huh.
walking around. He's walking around the warehouse with his big clown wig on, looking like people.
No matter what campaign, somehow like a radioactive core that's been opened on. If Dave's character's nearby, someone's gonna get turned into either Mega Man, Sonic, or I don't know, Squidward showing his ass.
I just hate that Pumpkin Hill Zone is playing every time we watch.
Last time we left off, quick recap, because I know it's been 2 weeks. Colonel is posing as a quality assurance representative from the Hearst Museum of Anthropology in Berkeley, California. He is posing as this because he just kind of happened to stumble into the right office at the right time, and the lady took him at his word. He filled out a bunch of paperwork. Samuel, you are disguised as a guard from a guard that you took out in the basement and took his clothing and his underwear, which is a weird choice to complete the outfit.
I just didn't think we had to show it on screen for so long.
Samuel has been following the Colonel, who is currently on his way to go see the mummy that he learns you guys are going to be stealing. Josephine, I believe, is disguised as a worker, or she's got the worker's vest on.
Construction, yeah.
Construction, yep. From, again, the basement. Trent, I don't think, is wearing a disguise.
No, but Trent's wearing like
Trent, yeah. He's doing
just
Trent
looks
chic.
like a blue collar worker all the time.
And Carmine, you're
That's a
not wearing
vest.
I have a
You're-
bulletproof vest on, and I have a security guard.
laminate.
Yeah,
That's right. Okay.
yeah.
Let me quickly reflect that here.
Next, scratching out pages of conflict.
Yeah.
All right. Nope, that's Just for now. So, quick update to the map, really quick. The certain locked doors have colors in front of them. Like, for example, the one you guys went into with the key that you guys have. So, the dot on your character represents which key you have.
Gotcha.
And it'll... a little bit of meta information, but this is helping me organize everything, and it's fine that you guys have this information. You guys learned last time the key does not take you into that room, but you did see the room.
Gotcha.
And I think that's everything. So we will follow the colonel and the representative, whose name I think was Hannah. Or nameless, I don't remember, but we're just going to call her Hannah now. She turns to you, and she says, "We at Marshall Fine Arts, a fine arts service since 1972, we've developed a level of technological expertise and specialized art handling equipment that is unsurpassed in our field. And I'm sure that you'll find that Lady, I'm never going to say this right, Nephthys, I'm going to put that in chat because your girl can't say it. Lady's journey has been a safe and secure one from California."
He's gonna go, "Wow. Good news."
Excellent news indeed, but I'll be happy to take you to inspect the quality of the shipment, at which point we can sign the official documentation that'll turn it over to the Met for the final leg of her journey. Oh, and I also wanted to assure you about the issue that your supervisor emailed me about, just letting you know that we've arranged tighter security alongside the Met for the lady's arrival following the concerns brought to our attention about the protests.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So, she'll take you over to the door guard here.
I'm gonna
as
turn
she's
over my
explaining it.
shoulder to, oops.
Oop.
Just gonna drop a
Oops.
line.
Oh my.
The second one was just on I just started scrolling it everywhere.
Oops.
I'm walking after her. I turn over my shoulder to Samuel and I point at a fire alarm pole.
Oh. Is there a fire alarm thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
No,
sure
I
there's a
lied.
fire alarm in the facility.
I think Declan specifically noticed it into existence last time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure.
We'll just say it's...
I didn't roll anything for it. I just sort of
Oh.
assumed, given
Terribly.
this is a place on planet Earth in 2021, it had fire alarms.
No.
Oh.
Huh.
We'll say I'm just gonna draw it really boldly here because it's really tough to see anything on this gray map. I'll say the fire alarm is this red knobbin. Where realistically is a fire alarm?
Or near the doors, maybe.
Yeah.
Like...
There's a fire alarm. That red guy there.
All right. I'll make my way over towards it, I suppose. Where's the thing again? Is it in here?
Yeah. This is where everything's stored.
Oh, that's where it's stored. Okay.
Yeah, behind the green door.
I see.
Behind
All right.
Knuckles, the final boss.
Oh shit, we have to fight him.
I believe they're bars, right? They were kind of like floor-to-ceiling bars or some type of...
Correct,
breaker.
correct.
Okay.
She'll turn over her shoulder to you, Colonel, and she'll say, "I see you're admiring the facility."
I was just taking a peek inside the truck to see which one was the lady in her resting bin.
Oh, no, the lady is safely secured behind our state-of-the-art security vault system. Security 24/7 specialized randomizing locks, as well as motion sense detectors.
Oh, so that? And he'll
Did
point
I hear
forward.
that?
Roll notice.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Because a fire alarm's not going to do shit for that.
No.
Samuel, you hear that. She's not that far away
Okay,
from
I
you.
stop mid-walk, like my animation froze.
Need something?
The guy who's sweeping up the floor goes, "Hey, buddy, I need you to move."
Oh, how about you move? No, I'm just playing. I'll move.
Then you bite his ear off.
Jesus.
He looks very uncomfortable, but then continues sweeping. She'll bring you to the door here, Ernal. And she'll look at the security guard, who will kind of dip his hat and say, "Ma'am." And she'll say, "Can you radio the chief? I need to have the representative take a look at the cargo." And he will step aside and he'll call in, because every bad guy in my universe has a walkie-talkie. He'll call in to his supervisor.
Bad guy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Good guy. He's got a red health bar, so
Shit.
bad guy to you.
That means he's strong. He could still be a good guy.
He does have a skull with X's above his head.
Oh,
Yes,
he's a bad guy.
He's well above your level. He'll look at her and say, "It'll just be a few minutes, ma'am." And she says, "Well, is there anything else I can do for you while we wait?"
He's looking up and around. He's patting his pockets. I don't know enough about this setup or situation. Maybe I can try to create a security knowledge advantage.
Can you do that?
May I? By asking her and having her disclose all the details of it to me.
Yeah, what stat are you thinking, rapport?
Probably rapport since it's conversation making.
Yeah.
Okay. He'll turn and point at it and say, yes, as you mentioned, the higher ups. Now, I'm not like this. I don't sweat the small stuff, but from up top, they're very concerned. They wanted me to go and take a bunch of notes on the security system. So if you could outline just how secure it is to me. He poises his a pen at a little notepad. Yeah, I actually knew it was going to be that exact number.
With a 2, your ultimate goal here is to make an advantage, right?
Yeah, intel.
I'm trying to figure... So I will give you 1 intel advantage off of this. I'm trying to figure out whether it's something I should just tell you, or if it's just something you will passively be able to apply to the security systems as you're maneuvering through them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm creating advantages, so it is ultimately some +2s. Party. Should I use... I don't know if I should use a fate point here. We got 1.
Yeah,
But it
The
sounds
fate point will give you 2.
Yeah.
but you already have the aspect if you need to tap it separately. Like
Okay.
after you already use a fate point, I'd argue just to keep it as is,
Okay.
personally.
Yeah, I think I'm with Kane.
He, well, Dave, that doesn't make you original, agreeing with Kane. It was clearly his idea first.
Disagree with me. Hurry.
Fuck you, Kane.
Nailed it.
Oh,
Good
now you're
job,
being
man.
rude to my friend Kane?
Oh, shit.
I brought him here and I can take him out of this world just as quickly.
Wait,
We can
what?
take him away just as
What?
quickly. Bye, Kane.
Ah!
Oh, he took off his robe.
Okay. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it doesn't succeed as much as it can. This lady's very appeasing of me, but it's not as successful as it really should be for Cornelius because he does not know the terminology, so he really
Doesn't know how to specifically pry for what he
He
needs.
really Fox News interviewees his way through chatting about this one.
She'll continue on to say, "Oh, our systems are completely state of the art. 2021 installed at the beginning of the year. The lock is specialized Visco brand lock that comes with a unique passcode that is changed every single time the lock is opened and can only be accessed by the chief of security, as well as the motion sensors, which are handled through a separate unit on the basement."
He writes all that down and then kind of taps his
On
pad.
his hand.
Yeah. I lower my shirt, having written that all on my belly. It's there to act as if I need. It's like having the prison break tattoo on his body. And he kind of taps the pen on his pouty lips and goes, "Is it? Would it be? What word am I looking for? Would it be truly fussy of me if I had the security expert down here to meet him myself? They're really having me turn over every stone, or they're gonna bend me over a barrel at HQ, I tell you what."
Well, don't even worry a little bit, Abraham. That is exactly who is coming down to meet us to open the door.
Oh, fuck. No, I don't think.
Gulp!
Uh-oh, I thought. Did you say uh-oh? Uh-oh, it looks like the thoughts in my head are coming out of my mouth.
Uh-oh, it's happening again.
We're gonna cut back to this secure room where the rest of the Scooby Gang has walked into.
Yeah.
You guys can see Cornelius and a lady on the opposite side of the wall talking. You can't hear them. And you realize they can't see you.
Okay.
So do with that what you will.
Yeah, Josephine is going to look up over at these cameras that are kind of above us and say, "Hey, can you let us through? I really don't want to hoof it around this place."
There is no response.
I'm going to roll provoke, try and get whoever's on the other side. Day'll be over before I make it. Come on.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was apparently scrolled up and Roll20 did that thing where it didn't notify me. Unfortunately, still no response.
The cameras might not record audio.
Yeah, I'll record this, and she holds up her middle finger. And she starts to turn around and head towards the door they came from.
As you go to leave the door, someone does walk in.
Emerge to rescue
7 guards come in.
for foul language.
Oh my god, is it him?
They tap
Oh my god.
they tap the fucking sign on the wall that says no running, and right below that, no swearing. They tap rule number 2 aggressively.
No,
You
no,
give
no.
us your finger, we take it.
This is
It's
the man
him.
on the inside.
Oh my god. I'm so excited.
As you turn to leave, a janitor walks in and says, "There you are. I need you guys for a spill down the hall."
Let's do an empathy check.
We have to go clean up this spill. Say, you guys are acting awful suspicious.
Let me see what I can do here. Let me see what I can.
Is it a 0 maybe?
Oh, there it is.
All right,
Fine.
great.
Would have been funnier.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Fuck you.
A fucking 1. I'll find someone with the right jacket, she says, and she goes to move past him.
So in this context, you see that he is being earnest, and he'll stop you. A failed empathy check doesn't necessarily mean that you think he's lying or anything
Okay.
like that. He'll stop and look at you and say, "I insist, ma'am.
That you come clean up this mess.
Yeah.
Come clean up this mess." And he'll kind of like,
Yeah.
you'll see he's beneath. He kind of like rotates his head a little bit to look at the camera.
Yeah. Okay, someone might get hurt. That's a good idea. Let's go clean that up, everybody.
Besides, you can't access that room from this side without a passcode.
Huh. What about that?
Oh, let's clean up the mess first, huh?
Yeah.
I
She
forgot
will,
about the Inside Man plot, so this was a lot funnier to me than to everyone else, I guess. This was really silly stuff to me before I caught on.
I want to join in the murder game. Let me.
I want in.
I want in on the murder game.
I want to be on your reality show. I've offered up my son.
I would look better on TV.
My son is tied up right now. I can take him to the producer. Just say the word. He pulls all of you into a bathroom.
You start kissing 4 ways.
Trent, no! Trent's like, oh, I've had to go for the last hour.
Are
Thank
they,
God.
like, what else is in this bathroom stall? Is that a bed?
That's, well, you know,
man.
Juliet,
Oh.
sometimes we can't win the lottery.
What do they got going on
Assets we
here?
don't.
It's gotta be like a cell, right?
Yeah, this is like if you look up in the top left corner, these are all cells. It's like I don't know what's happening.
This is Sims map. What a bathroom.
No, that's a bidet. I've seen one of those. It's a full body bidet.
I have a bidet in my boudoir.
The fuck is this place?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like got a warehouse.
Yeah,
and then, like,
there's a shot of Carmine walking into the restroom, realizing there are beds in it, and it's just his pen. It's kind of like a shot from The Office, but like a scary version. It's just his unabated terror.
Carmine in confessional says, "What are the beds for?"
He sees challenge number 4 written on the wall.
Why are they wet?
Shouldn't be this funny. Yeah, I don't know what this map is supposed to be. It serves its purpose enough, but you'll notice there are like showers ended up in the top. And...
I never looked closer. I never questioned this map as a shipping factory. I was so deep in the lore. And then when someone pointed it out, I was returned to reality.
It's one of those, the longer you look at it.
I've done my best, I've done what I can.
Did a good job.
It's, I even made some lore for like the reason that there's rooms up here and the reason there's showers up here. Like I tried, but I missed the bottom beds, I guess. I don't know what to tell you, Juliet. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was just confused.
All right, so you guys come into the bathroom together. It's like a little group. And he'll lean his broom up against the wall and he'll say, the cameras don't necessarily always record live feed. It's usually something that someone sifts through after the fact unless something is flagged as suspicious activity, which I'll warn you, if you stand in that room for too long, it will be flagged as suspicious activity.
All right, so give us the passcode, and we don't have to stand in that room for very long.
Passcode's nothing I can give you. It sits on a computer in the chief's office.
Hey, we paid good money for you. You don't know
I
the
paid good
passcode?
money for him, so just wait a second. Where the hell's the passcode? How do we get it?
It's in the chief's office. What do you want from me?
The code, ideally.
The code is randomized. Every single time the door is open, you gotta go to the office, get it off his computer, and then take it to the door.
Okay, do you know his password or something? Don't imagine he just leaves his desktop open.
I'm a janitor. Why would I know the man's password?
Is he an older guy?
Yes.
Guarantee you that password's on a post-it note under his keyboard.
The guy kind of like shrugs. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, so passcode's in there. Anything else we have to deal with?
Like what?
I'm asking you, huh? Anything we should be worried about?
There are state-of-the-art security systems in play. You got motion sensors, and a specifically locking door, and then you're gonna have to worry about getting a drunk. That's all I know.
Okay, where do they keep the keys? Janitor's got to know that.
The truck keys you can either find on the guy who's going to drive the truck, or in a room past the office with chief guard. He keeps them all locked up.
Okay, spares, so... Okay, we're really gonna have to see this guy.
Yeah.
She'll kind of look and say, "He a big guy? You gonna give us much trouble?"
The chief?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason he was hired as a security guard and not a janitor.
Has he got a gun on him?
Of course he's got a gun on him. Everyone's got a gun on him in this facility.
Do you have a gun on you?
No, I'm...
He's a
You said
janitor.
everybody's got a gun. You don't have a gun?
Dave is
I'm a
very
jan-
close to the microphone and Mac is not.
Oh, get close to the microphone.
You said everyone had a gun in this facility!
You can't handle the
Oh my
truth.
god.
Uh-oh.
I project. Mac
OB-
doesn't.
OBS
doesn't
is
even
just
project, I'm
is just
sick.
saying red at that. That's all OBS has to say about your audio.
It's just because I'm sick. I can't project very well.
You do this thing though, where like you will lean very far away from the mic.
I'm just getting comfortable, whereas you yell into the microphone like it's a lollipop.
I'm
Yeah, you
Italian.
should do less projecting. Because whenever you get excited about a role, it's the loudest thing any recording software has ever heard.
Well, you got to work on leveling that.
It's not a
I'm
thing
gonna
I
roll-
can do. Just recording
Is he-
Discord audio.
Does he really not have a gun?
I don't know, man.
Definitely not.
Roll a stat.
There's no way.
Oh, right. I have to roll his phenomenal. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
It's his
What?
gun.
What the fuck?
Shit.
You don't think he seems genuine when he says he doesn't have a gun on him?
Hold
My
on.
God.
I gotta have something. This guy's a fucking master manipulator right here.
He's got a 1.
It's just some fate point that's gonna have you just learn no.
I honestly don't have anything that I could tap.
Don't
Like-
use it. It's fine.
I could really stretch the truth. I could try to stretch one, but I just surprisingly don't have one about being skeptical in this campaign where everybody's lying to us.
You don't have one specifically about janitors.
My father was a janitor.
No, you read him and he seems not only frazzled and nonplussed about the situation, he doesn't look like he's got a gun. Or he doesn't sound like he's got a gun. This is empathy, not notice.
I failed, so I wouldn't know the difference.
Well, let's see if this jacket can get us into the security office. And Josephine will just kind of like tug at the left end of her jacket.
Say, I might be able to get you in there as cleaners if that's helpful, but if they catch you fussing around anywhere you're not supposed to be, and there are cameras everywhere, they'll come at you.
Yeah, we'll be ready for it. Just give me that broom.
Why?
Well, we're cleaners. I'm gonna be cleaning.
He'll hand you the broom.
Gotta sell it, she says, looking at him.
All right. I'll take you to the chief's office.
Okay. Yeah, she'll fall in line unless you guys have any questions for him.
Nothing I could ask that he wouldn't masterfully avoid.
Because I figure we need the keys. We'll try to get the passcode. I said
Yeah.
motion detectors, but I don't know. Whatever. It's fine.
Whatever, it's
Eh,
fine.
it's fucking fine.
Samuel, you hear footsteps behind you as Big Guard Man. I'm gonna flip this drawing compulsively.
Oh.
He steps out from a hallway and starts meandering his way across the floor, and he goes over toward the Colonel and Hannah here, and he says, "Good afternoon."
Hello there, large security gentlemen. I understand you're in charge of quite a preposterously...
Not sorry, Dave immediately drawing on everything. I
Yeah,
have
Dave,
to
give it
move.
2 seconds to cool, my god. The ADHD
Uh,
kid in class.
He'll reach out a hand to shake yours.
Ah, for a hearty handshake.
Roll physique.
No.
Yeah, he'll just shake your hand, and he'll say, "It's very nice to meet you, sir. Let's get you in to see the missus."
I'm gonna try to. Rapport's not been working out for me so far, but I'm gonna try to create advantage with him. Gonna try to create a good first impression by saying, you all have done such a wonderful job. They've been worrying quite a bit about security on this thing, but walking around in this gray warehouse is like the well-lit hearth home of visiting home for Christmas.
Well, we're just doing our job,
A
sir.
little more positive on the dice, please.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rapport. Yeah, you make one advantage of, well-mannered.
Okay.
My goodness, sorry. He'll kind of dip his head after doing a handshake as he's kind of moving around you all to deal with the door, and he'll say, "We're just doing our job, sir. We carry state-of-the-art art across the country, and we need to be up to date on our security facility." Zuh.
I just carefully watch him unlock it.
I'm trying to, I think he'll input it. So without aid of anything, just as if he's kept it in his memory, he inputs a 9-digit code. A 9-digit code that can include letters into the very high-tech looking kind of like vault door style thumb pad, digital thumb pad, and at which point he puts his thumbprint up to it to let the system know who opened it, and then the bar doors slide with a kind of loud ka-chunk, and he steps aside for you and Hannah to enter. And he says, "There you go, ma'am." And she says, "Well, thank you very much, Jeremy." Come down, Mr. Abraham. Would you like to see the lady?
Oh, Jeremy, is this going to close behind us?
That's it. Honestly, a good question. What is more realistic? I feel like probably, and then he's got to get you back out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So he will nod and he'll say, "Yes, but as soon as you and Miss Hannah are finished taking an inspection of the cargo, I will be happy to let you back out on this side."
Okay. And he adjusts his glasses and mutters to himself. Part of the character, but he'll mutter, "All right, time to put that, what Dr. Nussbaum infused into you into action. Don't be afraid of tight spaces. You are smaller than the space."
No.
What?
What?
Hannah says.
Oh,
I'm sorry, did you say something?
He demurs. He goes, "Oh, it's nothing."
Well, right this way, Mr. Abraham. And she'll take you inside.
I stab her.
Oh! The door closes behind you. You are free to murder her as everyone watches.
The door
Like
closes,
fatally, do you stab her?
and not a second later, her bloody handprint hits the window.
What was that?
Thought I heard something.
Yeah, but I'm hiding with my face in the corner so they can't see me. Wasn't there a game or something where, like, if you managed to hide your head in the geometry, they couldn't see you?
Oblivion
sure.
or Skyrim did that with the pots. If you put
Yeah.
like pots.
Oh
on them.
yeah, yeah.
Jeez. She'll walk you inside, and imagine it's a little bit bigger than Roll20 can give me here, but there's a few different sections of fragile artistic goods packed away in very secure-looking crates with, bands around them to keep them in place. She'll kind of lead you through one of the rows, and she'll take you to a, as you'd imagine, person-sized crate.
A man-sized safe.
And she uses her own lanyard. No, I'm sorry. Scrap that. My apologies. Looking at my notes. She just walks up and she opens it. And from inside, you can see, probably a little bit unsettlingly, it is, in fact, a mummy. Raw, without the sarcophagus around it. And
Where the heck is the Scarmacophagus?
A raw mummy.
a raw mummy.
Check this out.
Well, normally you have a sarcophagus around the mummy.
It's
Raw,
an uncooked
obviously.
mummy.
Yeah, I only order mine raw. Cook it at home.
Medium
Sorry.
rare.
Take this back. This is raw.
This mummy's raw. She has been packaged substantially with really elaborate carved out foam and like gelatin inserts, as well as sealed like a vacuum seal in there. She's really snug. And Hannah turns to you and says, "The sarcophagus is in a separate box for shipping. We'll take a look at that next."
Yours was not before mine, Sean. You can clearly see in the chat mine came out first.
He did beat you, Sean.
He's gonna look over the zip-locked mummy. Go. Wow, I bet when they made these back then, they never anticipated traveling in such fashion.
No, I'm sure they would have much preferred to lay in their eternal rest. Is everything to your liking?
He assumes that only buying time can help. He also needs to buy himself time to think, so he is going to make an effort to lean in, really adjust his glasses, take out even smaller reading glasses and hold them up like a magnifying glass to the mummy. And that's my gambit. I'm just going to try to stall in here.
All right. You're like taking notes. You're like, oh yes.
Yeah.
She doesn't really seem to question you. She assumes that you're the expert. She just kind of lets you do what she presumes is your work as you examine the mummy. Is there anything in particular you are looking at doing, Sam, during this time?
I don't think so. I mean, I was kind of just waiting for him to get out of there so we can talk about what we're going to do, because clearly this isn't going to work if we just walk in, so not really.
Well,
yeah, I don't think so. There's too many people here right now, I think.
alright. So you just hang out like you're security and you belong. People are just kind of moving around you, packing up trucks. I guess roll notice while you're in here.
Me? What do you mean?
You.
You.
The player she was just engaging.
All right. With the 3 notice, you see that obviously there's a lot of hustle and bustle in here. People are unloading and loading different trucks, but you do see that there is a specifically parked truck labeled with the company name in this bay right here.
Oh.
And it doesn't seem to be seeing any action right now, but that is perhaps notable since everything else is kind of moving around.
Oh, I see. God, what the fuck? I'm gonna step inside here. It's inside the back.
Oh,
If it's open. I don't know if it's open or not.
it was not open. I love the idea of Sam just walking in. It's not open from the outside, no.
Yeah, alright. I don't have anything.
Okay. And we're gonna go back and we're gonna follow the goon squad, who the mopless mopper is leading toward the office.
Who mops the mopless?
They'll take you through the halls, and he will lead you all the way around the facility. It's a long walk, big old walk. And eventually, you will enter a door right here that says security office.
Okay.
And he will take you in. And you hear commotion. There's some people moving around you. Even some workers seem to be filing in and out of this place. And as you guys round the corner to the main office area, the chief's office, it doesn't seem like there's anyone but a woman inside. She just seems to be doing some paperwork as she looks up and sees you all enter.
My hand wraps tightly around the taser. Still has 1 charge left.
Oh no!
Electronic whine is heard.
I hold it down until it runs out of battery against.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
She doesn't survive.
She is actively cooked to golden brown.
Oh no.
She looks up curiously, doesn't necessarily say anything, but is just kind of expecting something. And the inside man says, we're just here to clean the office. She says, oh, well, the chief just ran down to the shipping floor, so he'll return shortly. You can go ahead and begin wherever you like.
Yeah, perfect. We'll get started. She'll start up pushing the broom.
She'll leave you to it, kind of going back to filing paperwork on her part of the desk.
Hey, actually, excuse me. They told me that there was going to be a bucket waiting for me, and I just don't see one around. You know where I can find something like that?
She looks up, kind of incredulous, and says, no?
I mean, can you help me find one? It's my first day here.
She looks at the inside man, who says, I'll get you the bucket. Jeez. I'm so sorry.
No, you got other stuff to do. Me and her can figure this out.
I'm gonna try a report here. I'm gonna look at the lady. I'm gonna say, come on. I'm sure you were new once. Help her out.
Sweet cheeks.
Ugh.
The sweet cheeks threw it off. It's a 1.
Sweetheart. As it wish, why it's a 1.
I'm sorry. I have a lot of work to do today. If you would like to find a bucket, I'm sure your supervisor can tell you where to find a bucket.
No, it's fine. Just hard to clean a floor without a bucket. I'll figure it out. She'll just kind of look at the...
I hope you will.
I look at the inside man like, thanks, dude. Just get out of here, man. Really, really good work.
He starts
You
crying.
piece of shit, huh?
Yeah.
What the fuck's the matter with you?
Yeah, it says, I'll go get you a bucket. And he kind of
Fucking
shakes
fuck,
his
are you
head.
kidding me?
He starts walking back down the hall.
Alright, yeah, she will return to sweeping and looking at Carmine to see what he's up to.
All right. Let's see what I got here. How do I make this lady leave?
Can I have Trent go out with the
Janitor man.
yeah.
Absolutely. You can follow Janner Man. I moved Trent for you.
Cool. We're in the other bathroom. Hell yeah.
Come on in.
There's like 30 of them.
This is like a janitor's closet. I don't know,
This is
man.
the janitor's cell.
This is the pee room.
You just come in. It's
just
there's
a
lots of
drain on the
grates
floor.
Yeah.
Gross. Oh.
No one likes the pee.
The hose hanging from the ceiling.
Ugh. Canned goods.
They call it the reservoir.
Oh. Fuck you. Why is there a basement in this building? There should
Written on the mirror in lipstick just says, "You know what to do."
Ugh.
Do you want to do something, Trent, though, before we...
Yeah, what's up? What do you think of
Derail
Trent?
you.
I think Trent's gonna ask him, "Hey man, so you just like clean around here? You don't have like any keys or anything? You don't have the key to the truck, do you?"
Key to the truck? No. But
No.
the key to the truck is connected to the security office. Back where your friends are.
Oh, good to know. So are you gonna like help us move that thing, or are you just hanging around?
Man, I actually work here. Okay?
Oh.
I did my part. I'll take you as far as I can, but I'm not touching anything. I'm not fucking going to jail, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I was told, get you the information, get you to the chief, and give you the cover of janitorial staff if you want it.
Okay. I hear you.
I know you're here to take something. I don't know what, and I don't want to know what.
Yeah.
So don't tell me.
No, I don't know what it is.
But if you do, don't tell me because you look like a kid who wants to tell me.
I mean, what if I just like mime it at you?
He throws a bucket at you.
Oh, I found the bucket.
Take this to your friend.
All right, let's go.
She's gonna get you all caught, by the way.
Trent's just whistling down the hallway.
All right. Is Trent coming back?
Yep.
All right. I want to roll. I'm going to make conversation with rapport with this lady. So can I roll notice to see what it is she's working on?
Sure.
Or just her desk, right?
Yeah.
I want to notice a personal effect on her desk. Something that's going to be a conversation starter that I can work with.
Okay.
So what do I get with fuck? Okay, all right. I fucking hate this game. This is a fucking stupid game.
Oh, he's leaving. He got out.
He's over.
I really don't like playing Fate.
I mean, you can notice an effect with a 1. It just might not be.
I was literally trying to create a fucking advantage with notice, so this would make it harder. Oh, good. Number 1. I'm very observant, so I'll tap that.
Okay, great. I mean, if you angle it as if you're trying to hit on her, I'd let you tap your vices.
That is the direction I was going to take with it, with the conversation,
But
but I
you-
don't know how sincere it is. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think that necessarily matters in this case. I mean, that's the angle you choose to take because that's what you're comfortable with. I'd buy it, but you'd have to play that angle if you were going to tap it. It's up to you.
I feel like I don't want to give myself more homework. I want to help us through here. I feel like this would specifically be if I was failing to contain that, and I did just start fucking flirting with her in the middle of this. So
No, okay, but it goes both ways. It can be positive and negative. If that's the way you decide to try to get her to give you what you want,
fair.
you're
Okay.
like, well, I might as well do it this way.
All right. Well, then I will spend a fate point to make that a 3.
The DM
Like,
is
out
hand
of
selecting my aspect
all of-
for me.
Out of all the things you could do, you're choosing to flirt with her.
All right. I'm not gonna re-roll it. I'm just gonna go with a 3.
Oh,
So what do I have with a 3? Or does that create an advantage? I assume.
Yes, you create an advantage. No,
It fails.
We went all that work, but it does fail.
Her desk is empty.
I guess you tell me, what kind of effects do you want on her desk?
Like a mug from a TV show or a sports team.
All right. Does Carmine have a vested interest in a TV show?
Save me.
Young
Squid Games.
young Sheldon, huh? You're into that enough to get a mug?
Hey, bazinga, huh? This shouldn't be this hard.
I mean,
boy
my other
who's
thought was
before.
just a picture of her and her daughter on the desk. So, if you want something,
Look for a common ground. I mean, I have a daughter too.
why don't we just go with a picture?
All right, sure.
I don't like him creeping up on her like that. though.
Well, it's happening.
All right, Carmine, go for it.
I was gonna say, does her daughter look like her daughter's my age? Okay, like my daughter's age. I'm sorry. I'm having a stroke.
I can't articulate the look that I just gave to him. Yeah, roughly your daughter's age.
Okay.
She seems about the
Yeah,
same.
you age backwards, I see. He's
This game has
gonna look at the picture and he's gonna say, is that your daughter?
No, it's my sister.
Yikes.
I run as fast as I can out of the complex.
You're starting at a negative rapport, okay? Josephine didn't help you out.
I don't know this guy.
Well, this was to do a rapport with an advantage, so maybe I'll start there.
Okay.
Jesus Christ!
All right.
Just takes the picture and puts it on her desk. Don't ever ask me about my daughter.
She puts it face down and she just keeps working.
It's just don't ask me about my daughter again. All right, so with a 4, is that your daughter?
Okay. You want to walk it back?
Yes.
You know what?
No, I don't want to end at the conversation ender of no, that's my sister, annoyed in parentheses. I want to apply the rapport roll to the thing
Walks
I just
away.
said.
So do you know at this party?
This is a dialogue tree on any video game.
Sarcastic.
Yes, I guess. Okay. Fuck. She'll, with your new rapport roll, she'll look at you and she'll say, "Yes, it's my daughter." How old is your daughter?
24.
24? Just finished college, and that was tougher.
Oh yeah, scholarship or out of pocket?
Out of pocket.
Student loans?
Now, yes, but she's worked really hard. 2 jobs since she had a daughter when she was 18. So
Once again, he just says "oh" and leaves.
I'm really proud of her.
He's gonna say, daughter at 18, 2 jobs, going to college. Well, she's making an honest go of it. Hey, my daughter's 24. She's, I can't imagine her as a mom. You know what I mean? She's a real spoiled brat.
Well, couldn't imagine mine as a mother either, but they surprise you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a son that's 21. She interrupts.
I'm part of this now.
She just very pointedly is staring at you.
Roll rapport or provoke, whatever.
Provoke. It's a provoke.
Roll provoke. Who are you provoking?
Shut
I'm going against Carmine right now.
Carmine.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it.
What's the provoke? Are you trying to get into the conversation or get me to stop?
To move on. Get to the point. She does not. This isn't fun. Just keep it moving. You're really, really playing it up. She can tell that much.
That was working. It was working for you, Josephine.
I'm gonna take the damage and I'm gonna keep it rolling. Carmine's gonna pick the picture up and sort of looking down at it. He's gonna say, "Is that hard for you though, Grandma? You watching the kid while Mom's away at college?"
Only sometimes. She usually goes to daycare on the weekdays. She's kind of looking at Josephine with a stank eye.
Oh, the weekends, nice.
Carmine's gonna look at it. Notice in the picture. He's gonna say, "But no grandpa in the picture, huh?"
The fuck?
Wow.
Wow.
Says Josephine.
I forgot
So
his
let's
aim was
start-
to be intentionally bad.
I'm gonna start pushing the broom in the opposite direction so I don't break it over his head.
Well, not in the picture, she says, kind of tapping her files on the desk.
Nice.
He's gonna say, "The metaphorical picture or the physical picture?"
Me and her father had some differences. We married young. You know the story.
Oh, I know the story. Was married for almost 20 years. Girl named Heather. We're not together anymore, though. Hey, look,
Learned a lot.
I'm not swinging for the fences here, all right? I'm just bunting, but you gotta let a guy bunt. You got a lunch break or something?
Oh my god.
Give me a report. Let's just one more. Let's just
Give me
see.
a one.
Let's just see how you're. Yeah. All right.
I have a break, not a lunch break.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's what it is. Like, successful style would be like a longer lunch, but this is like, we'll go to the fucking vending machine.
Let's see here. She says, I get off in 2 hours if you want to try your hand at drinks.
He's gonna say, "Nah, they got me here all night. Look, I got 15 minutes if you wanted to grab a coffee downstairs."
Kind of thins her lips. And she looks at the paperwork. She says, yeah, why the hell not? I could use some fresh air.
Oh,
She
look,
looks
the
at
bucket's
Josephine.
here. Oh, great. She says, looking at the bucket.
I did have a question, because I didn't realize that the janitor man wasn't coming back with me.
Yeah.
I think Trent would have asked him where the electrical paneling.
Ah, he would have told you it's in the basement.
Okay, cool.
So Trent returns with the bucket for Josephine's vomit.
Yeah. Important job. Can't do without a bucket. Thank you. Good, dependable person. She just puts her hand on your shoulder.
Trent puffs up and says, yeah, you know I'm always good for it.
Yeah, well, he's popping off for a break, so let's do his job for him, huh?
Oh.
Don't say it like that.
She'll look at you, Trent. She'll go, how old are you, young man?
However old you want me to be.
Oh!
No. She shakes her head. She looks at Josephine and she says, he could find a bucket.
Oh, wow.
And then she looks at you, Carmine.
And
she
you
says,
can find the door. Let's just get it moving, huh?
she looks at you, Carmine, and says, 15 minutes.
He goes, you'll be back before you know it.
She'll take you out on a terrible coffee date in a ratty facility.
Well, as we get...
Oh, don't tase her. Don't do it.
No, I'm not going to... in the hallway next to the fucking Knuckles security guard so he can uppercut me. Whenever we get about to where she's got to go downstairs, I'm going to tap my bulletproof vest that I'm still wearing. And I'm going to go, shit, you know what? I left my keys with the kids. Give me a second.
She'll wait by the door.
All right. I'm going to come back to my friendos here.
Trent's in the room, too.
Oh, she was pretty smart. Smarter than she looked. Turn you around like that.
He's going to say, I told her Trent had my keys. I don't have a lot of time.
What do you want to say? Quick.
He's going to say, I want to get the passcode. Does this door lock?
You should probably go and distract her.
What, you want me to actually go on a coffee date with that broad?
Yeah,
We all
that
got
would
our
give us
job to
like
do.
15 minutes.
Yeah, go ahead. Please, honestly. Make this easier for all of us.
He's going to kind of stand there a little dumbfounded in the door.
Trent is gonna look back and forth and say, "You guys have a lover's quarrel?
What the hell did you say?
Y'all fighting?"
Yeah, I think we are.
Oh.
I was just... All right, look. He's going to kind of look around and he's going to say, I'll get us 15 minutes.
Oh, my hero. Thanks.
He's going to say, are you sure you're going to be good in here with Trent?
Yeah, he's not so bad. Current company excluded.
He'll kind of look around awkwardly and he'll say, all right, 15 minutes. And he'll slink out.
Trent, you good with computers?
I'm not like an IT guy. I mean, I can try and poke around.
Yeah, she will stand up and say, I have an easier time with these keys. And she'll just start moving them around, trying to find one for these rigs out here.
Oh god, does Juliet have to find a key again?
I'm going to find the key. She can find the computer code.
When did I have to find a key?
You don't remember the most traumatic thing that's ever happened to you?
Oh yeah, that wasn't traumatic for me. I think it was traumatic for everybody else. I was having a good time.
Rolling a D100 over and over?
Oh god!
Yeah.
Oh no!
I like playing a character that wastes everybody's time.
Declan loves DMing those characters.
Yeah, I'm sure Declan loves when I play those. So what would I have to roll for computer stuff?
Let's see. What did we decide? Computer stuff is like if you need to hack into a computer, it is burglary.
Does that track? Okay.
I believe that tracks.
Do you
And
have
then-
burglary, Kane?
I have 0 burglary.
Okay, I also don't have it.
Carmine had suggested looking around for like a code. Do you have investigate or anything?
No.
Man, we're terrible.
We're the wonder
Really
on
rude.
computer hacking.
We're really bad at this. So let's.
I have a 2 burglary, but I'm having sex in a broom closet.
That's presumptive.
She's just.
Let me look at my stunts and see if anything is relevant.
Let's see, Trent Smith.
Do you have like at least a notice of 1 or 2?
I have a notice of 1.
Wow, Roll20's freaking out. It like won't let me expand the sheet the entire way.
Let's see. Because I think that we could either try to pull notice or just roll the dice with investigate and try to find a note or something, kind of at least to create advantage for hack. That's my idea here. Is we try to create advantage for burglary and then we go from there.
Mm-hmm.
So, what stat do you want to roll to try and create advantage?
I'm looking at my crafts. I have a +4 crafts, but I don't know what argument to make for that.
Yeah, that might be trying to fit a shape into a wrong-sized hole.
Yeah. I'm more meant for like things happening.
You know what? Go ahead and honestly roll to find the key. I'm gonna try my hand at the computer and possibly fuck this up. Crafts with that would at least help you find the car key easier, I'd imagine, because you could like look and know what would go to a rig.
Yeah. Yeah, can I say that because I'm like somebody who works on like automobiles?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, what's your thought process? You're just trying to understand where the keys might be kept?
Yeah, or just like I would know what the key would look like.
Oh yeah.
But I still don't know how to use crafts, so I think I would just roll notice.
I feel like you just use crafts later to hotwire the thing. You're a better mechanic than you are a detective.
It's easier if I have the key.
To hotwire?
Well, just to hop in.
To use the truck.
Yeah.
Then you have to worry about the door. I guess.
Never be afraid to look for stuff. Like you don't need like a 4 to get everything.
Okay.
With a 1 notice, Trent, you notice kind of what you've been looking for, which is that there is a box, like a grated box that's got labeled keys hung on rings. Beneath a door that you open. So you open like a metal door, and then there, like inside of it is a box that is further locked that's got all the keys like labeled, 1, 2, 3, 4 truck, numbers and whatnot.
Oh, okay. I can break apart that lock then.
Great.
That is something you do have a stunt for, yeah.
Yeah, I can lockpick.
Okay. Hell
Nice.
yeah. Very nice.
What do you use to lockpick it with, just for flavor?
I'm assuming there's a bunch of office supplies and stuff. Trent is going to grab a paper clip, and just sort of jimmy the lock open.
Nice. While he's doing that, I want to try and use logic, and kind of being a desk pusher half the time and a chef the other time. Josephine's going to kind of look at this and try to familiarize herself with what's this guy like, where would he keep stuff that he might forget.
Got it.
So I want to use logic. Is that acceptable?
Absolutely.
Okay, I might have to use a fate point.
Ooh, good roll.
Good roll. This was to create advantage for burglary. I should have led with that.
Yeah, it'll make it.
Okay, so she will kind of come away with a list of passwords and then just start kind of like going through them or trying to see what fits. So, burglary +2.
Ooh.
Let's see. Perfectionist, obsessed with the finer details. She would look for the ones that maybe like he reset his password a few times. So like one that's been crossed out a few times in the most recent version of it.
Okay. I'll tell you that adding a fate point to it's still not going to meet it. You'd have to re-roll it.
Perfectionist. Could I do that? And then again, management material, since it's a separate roll.
Do you want to tap 2 fate points?
Yeah, tapping 2 fate points.
Yeah. Okay.
5 work.
Yep.
Okay. And I will do so.
Pay the tax.
Yep. I mean, I'm broke now almost. I have 1, but Josephine will really kind of get into it and making quite a few mistakes at first. Just like stop herself for a second and readdress the list and think what actually works here. And she will finally get in.
You kind of come to realize that in the same way that they said that all the passwords are randomized, through the door, you think along the lines of logic that maybe his password is also randomized. And in your desk searching, you do find a stack of Post-it notes with prior passwords on them, and you kind of recognize a password, like a pattern between them. And so even though the new password is not in that stack, you do, after 5-10 minutes of fumbling with your fingers, manage to find the correct one.
Yeah. She will finally hit enter after all this work and say, "Fuck you." Just like celebratory as she starts scrolling through it.
The background is My Little Pony.
Yeah, I say "fuck you" twice. Jesus Christ. No. Yeah, she will look up at Trent and say, "I'm in it. I just need to find whatever we're looking for. How about you?"
I found some truck keys. You just gotta figure out. Well, I'll probably take them all, and then we can just see what truck it is.
Yeah, we won't be staying here that long. He said 15 minutes. How much more we got? She'll look at the clock.
You've probably got about 4 minutes.
Okay, I'll really book into it and try to figure out this whole codes thing.
Trent's gonna start mopping the floor to make it look like they did something.
Honestly,
the wet carpet will develop mold in a week's time.
He's gonna throw the mop around on the walls, Get the
really
room
ruin the
really
place.
wet.
Wear it on his head. Like...
The carpeted walls will develop mold.
Ew.
All right, so for now we're going to go back to the Colonel while you guys are finishing that out.
Cool.
What are you up to at current, Colonel? Just give me like a quick blurb.
Oh, God. He is going to look around. I'm going to, he's going to do a thing where he, steps back